I have an appointment with my sister and brother to have dinner together. I arrived a little bit early, so I have time to sketch the silhouette of the downtown. There's a terrace beside the restaurant, which has a quite nice view to the peninsula. I have to finish the sketch before it's getting dark, so I have to be very quick. I'm starting with this Westin Hotel. The steeple behind is New York, New York, where the name. Across the river, there is the downtown of Chongqing City, which is the metropolis in the southwest of mainland China. Chongqing is also my hometown. I realized that the Westin Tower is too short, so I have to add something on top of that. This building is slim and tall. I think it's named Union International. Let's have a look at the downtown. It's getting darker. Almost all of the skyscrapers are built in the recent 20 years. The downtown is quite new. Everything changed fast. I used to live there, just across the river, when I was still in the school. The window of my bedroom was facing the Nanshan Mountain. The road beneath, which is alongside the Changjiang River, didn't even exist in the time. I saw the whole process of building the road beneath throughout my window. Okay, that's it. I'm gonna apply some watercolor. So change equipment. I've got my easel in my bag, but I will not use it because I have only limited time. Don't want to bother to set it up. I use Schmink watercolor, and I've made a swatch to help myself to find the accurate color as soon as possible. There's twilight with the reflection of the city lights just above the skyline, so I employed orange. I'm using a lot of water to make it flow. Crazy motorcycles. I'm wetting the upper part of the sky with clear water. Then I'm adding indigo from above. Today it's pretty cloudy, that's why I'm using cold blue. A little touch of English red here and there to add some variety. I'm using quite a lot of water, so I'm tilting the pad to let the water flow to blend the colors. The facade of these buildings are quite warm, so what I'm using is burnt umber. I've got to be very careful here. Try not to touch the orange color above. The lower part of this building is warm, while the upper part is cold. So I apply the burnt umber first. Then I add some indigo and I let it flow down. A little touch of English red to make more contrast. Ultramarine blue for the curtain wall of the Westin Hotel. And I blended in some indigo. Some warm color to represent the reflection of the nearby buildings. Cyan blue for these two buildings, more saturated. This is a residential building, some brush strokes to represent the balconies. The facades of these buildings are quite warm, but not too warm. That's why I picked up sapien brown rather than burnt umber. Dark colors to emphasize the shadow side of the buildings. English red again to make more contrast. The silhouette of the nearby buildings will be reflected on the curtain wall. Some dark colors to represent the silhouette. Watercolor dries pale, so I have to add more dark colors on the shadow side.
certain tekan.
We can see two steeple roofs here. A little touch of red to make the whole painting more vibrant. Dark colors to emphasize the refuge floors of the building. This is also a residential building. Brush strokes to represent the balconies. Oops, it looks too prominent. Adding some waters to blur it out. Almost done. We'll need to wait a moment and let the waters dry. There are a lot of cloudy and rainy days in the winters of Chongqing, which makes Chongqing the Chinese version of Gotham City. It's getting cold outside, so I moved inside. This is the restaurant.
没有，我 certain tekan.
The foods here are quite nice, but there are not so many guests. I guess. Still, the economy has not recovered from COVID-19. Acrylic white pen to highlight some lights inside the building. When it's getting dark, we can see some lights behind the curtain wall lights up. Okay, it's done. The last procedure is to sign. This restaurant is famous for cooking fish. The English name is Black Scraper. It's quite a popular food in this region. The locals here prefer to call this fish ratfish. When my brother and sister come, we can enjoy a quite nice dinner here. I have enjoyed the sketching, and we together enjoyed a nice dinner. What a lovely day!